I'm loving it. So I'm out here doing peaceful things today. Happy Tuesday check-in, by the way. Blackberry bush replanted that was given to me by a friend. What are you? Anything? I didn't have to do anything extra to get it. I'm not that type of person. Extra. No, there's probably reasons. Well, you never see me on extra TV or whatever that is. Billy Bush should have no reason to come after me. But anyway, speaking of my bushes. Listen, I just woke up. That hydroxyzine thing. See, I have this. See that, and it was a big welt, but it's gone away. Because I am seriously prone to mosquito bites and deer fly bites and certain flies or certain that I'm more concerned about because that's a whelp. So I don't know. And then sometimes the wolf spiders come in, so you have to watch out for that. So usually spiders won't attack until they feel attacked, which maybe most animals are that way. But flies and mosquitoes and shit like that, they don't give a fuck. But anyway, I'm trying to ride this hydroxyzine out because sometimes the Benadryl is too much, and Benadryl has I've told you about, how whenever I have to swell up certain type of ways, I have to take the Benadryl, okay? But Benadryl can have my body still reacts to, I don't see how you all do the pink, I don't see how you do that. I don't want nobody around me that have to get through their day with any type of drugs or alcohol. That's all you do all day. We're not doing that. But anyway, it's hot outside. It's super hot. It's another viciously hot day, brutally hot day, and they're still doing their thing. So the military is still doing their thing, and I'm in a peaceful state of mind because we're at war. We're at war. War games are being played. War games of the mind. War games at home. War games all the time. It's always a war around somebody or somewhere. But right now, I don't seem to care. I hear the bird over in the air. See, I just wake up doing this, but you thought it's the drugs or it's this or it's that. You know what? I told you I was not that kid. Now people are starting to see she really does do that. She wakes up freestyling poetry and she just, talks with the birds and the bees and minds her own business. But there's somebody. There is one person on YouTube, you know who you are, but I cannot say who you are because I know, but I get you, bro. Yep, and all that you said. So, you actually could be my brother because we sound a little like what we do. But anyway, and I know you be out there really working reality too. I'm 69 years old with chronic kidney disease. I should be getting disability, but I doubt they give disability to me. Well, you out there be walking and talking and climbing and doing stuff, but it's the stuff that you don't see, as someone would say. You don't see where I'm just kind of like, trying to chill in my bed and make sure that my stats are okay so I can continue living and doing for me, because there are a whole bunch of people praying on my downfall and hoping I will fall. Can I come in and take care of you? Code word for it. Can I come in and take care of you? Nah, I'm good. I got water, I got food. I'm water. I've been knowing never be without water, and I am water, okay? But I'm getting my body used to being without water too as I sit out in this hot sun. As my blood pressure goes down, but you try not to dehydrate because you can dehydrate, okay? And my blood pressure just be bouncing, ping pong, and pong. So anyway, but I'm out here doing peaceful things like I don't necessarily have the green thumb. It really depends on where the sun is, but this sun is brutal. And mind you, some of the leaves were already starting to turn when I got it. So, that's why I said you're giving plants and you hope that they do good. But, I have expectations for everything I see is green. I planted also some by the tree. We don't know. We'll see what it be. But now this, looky, Lucy. Looky. In fact, I'm going to go in a little bit. And I saw a dragonfly up here too. A dragonfly. Wasn't a butterfly. But I'm going to take probably this on the inside because today is going to be super hot. But they're out there in the sun too. A lot of the workers who have to be out in the sun in this brutal heat, life does go on. And that's why I speak of the people who just sit on their ass and don't do nothing. They are straight trash. You literally you use YouTube or social media to get your cash, and you get your cash by talking about other people. What is that? There's a big old what's that? I don't know, if it's a deer fly, blowfly, black fly, whatever it be. That's the messy thing. And my whelps are starting to talk to me like, girl, time to go inside. But you know, it's that. You know, it's right as I start talking about pests, and the pest comes out. So you know, which is something I guess, you know, that's the universe telling me, yep, you know what you're talking about. People like literally they don't do nothing. I mean, they literally don't do nothing. They weren't groomed to do nothing. Well, you know, they were groomed by somebody to do nothing and to do it on everybody else. You know what? Social media sometimes be taking care of itself, and because of that, it will also be the death of itself. I'm just saying, AI and social media are a great thing, but in the wrong hands, it's tragic. Tragic. People don't think that tragedy don't come to them till it comes knocking at your door, and daddy says, you know, you've been here before. You know what it is. You know what time it is. You just sit there and chill. Mind your biz. Trust me, we're minding your biz too. Did you hear the bird out there? The bird knew. All the birds knew. And we could just be talking shit that means absolutely nothing to you. Y'all got quiet again, right? Okay. They always do. No, but Miss ValJones not gonna be out here long, because that I dropped that. I'm still waking up. I got to get some food in my belly and some coffee in my system, because I'm still kind of in the nither hither world, okay? I just got up like this. She gets up even when she's like kind of drugged out from her it's an antihistamine. Because listen, apple cider vinegar, I keep telling you, apple cider vinegar is a good thing. Have some apple cider vinegar in your house. Apple cider vinegar can be used in so many ways. I got at least 5 ways that you can use apple cider vinegar, okay? So I'm not pushing any name brand or whatever, just apple cider vinegar, period. Look it up, you bitch. I'm tired of just like giving people shit, and then, you know, you want to play on me. You played on the wrong kid. And so anyway, my yard is looking all nice and fine and clean, and you know, well, you know, stuff going on in the community, as it always is. But we'll see if we'll see who's what. We'll see if they mean what they mean. I don't know. I don't know. As long as I'm good, and I better be good, don't blame me like that one motherfucker when we first got the slumlord, you know, motherfucker who's gonna like literally, like, he was gonna tax the hood because of what some people did or did not do. Oh bitch, please don't do that. We're not doing that. Not in 2025. I will come and personally talk to you. And we all know when Miss ValJones comes to personally talk to you, shit's about to go down. But no, I'm in a peaceful type of energy, especially in my town when we have Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base right across the way. And these are my real family, my soldiers, my tribe, okay? That and then somebody say, that ain't your tribe. Bitch, how would you know? Can you get through those gates and do what I do? Then shut the fuck up, ho. So see how, you know, it's just certain energies just kind of just bring back the memories and the negativity in you, and then the left hand starts to go like, oh, Vito, am I going to have to smoke you? No, then I really start going like mafioso New York. But you know, La Piccolina, 29 times she shot that motherfucker. 29 times. 29 times. Val, why do you find that funny? I don't know, I just do. I mean, some little woman that was, I think she was like about 18 years old too, and she just married her man, and you know, the mob and all this and all that, and they just went out, they were out to dinner and look. You see, it's the setups like that. People be setting you up, and it can be somebody that you know. There goes the little yellow, the little golden butterfly. Ranger Jake was like, what type of butterfly is that, Val? It's a golden butterfly. Could be a monarch. No. Swallowtail. I don't know, something. Anyway, but back to the story. Was that a distraction from the story about me? Like, look at the butterfly. Well, you know what? You had me see down the first damn Sagittarius season to remind me of who? Me? Why? I mean, I was just born on the 29th. People are throwing numbers everywhere, but I just want my checks, and I'm good to go, okay? The checks that I earned, by the way, the checks that I put up to the Most High, I know that my checks shouldn't be late. I hope they're not playing games with me, because I hate to think that they can't lose their job, too. See, Saturn returns clocking everybody who's not living in integrity. Saturn returns are clocking everybody. Saturn returns gives no fucks, including about me. I mean, I'm a chosen child. I'm the Yah daughter, so I have to rep my integrity, because if I want to go ass out, dumb out, cracked out, coked out, and do something stupid, you think daddy won't smite his own kid? I mean, that's back in the day, we used to call it spanking. Or whatever. Well, you shouldn't spank your kids. No, some of y'all should have spanked your kids. Some of y'all should have never had kids. Some of you don't need to have kids. Some of you kids should never, ever, 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 ever be around you. You on all your little mystery schools. I mean, I don't know where people be sending their money to. Everybody's sending their money to always change up Africa. When really, you need to change up here. Why do you always want to change up somebody else in their culture when it's you and your culture you need to change up? Pause. I had no idea I was going to do this today, and now it's still a hydroxin. It's still working through my vitals, okay? And yes, she still gets up speaking this way. So who in the fuck was going to like be with me and like going to help lift me up when I'm already lit as 10 times the time the people in my community, or even in the streets, or even in the whole damn town, and the state, as far as that goes. Do you know how many places that I've made money for and lifted up just by being me, and they have the nerve to think that I'm slow or crazy or delulu? I wish some of those astrologers or those grifters or those tarot or whatever, I wish they would come in my face and see how delulu I can be and let me school you. Bitch. Bounce up without the coffee. Yeah, and yeah, you might find your phone's messing up too, because it's all the memory and stuff like that are like being used up by, well, you know, war games, different things, technology, social media, all the same thing. Anyway, back to being me. So I'm just gonna prune my I'm replanning food. So I'm focused on my money, my food, and my peace. My money, my food, and my peace. My money, my food, and my peace. Ooh, gosh, you all raising up dust. My money, my food, and my peace. That's what I'm focused on today. True Tuesday. I think that's about as much truth as you can have. And yes, I do this to my hair. Well, I don't know. It's my hair. I mean, it's my hair. It's not no horse's hair on my head. I don't have no Brazilian whatever. This is my hair. It's real hair. It's real hair. My hair won't take colors. My hair won't take colors. My hair just do naturally the color. It's like, you know, part gray, part white, part brown, part black, part, you know, whatever it is. I'm letting, you know, nature's got my back with my hair. It's whatever nature wants my hair to be. I thought about dyeing it, but seriously, then, you know, it's hot and you want to go swimming, and then the dye comes off, and then get on the pillowcases and stuff. Even this, hey, baby. Wait, what is it, Val? I don't know. Could be Mockingbird, or it could be the deer. Anyway, the birds are still here. That's all. So I'm gonna do what I do. I am so proud of myself. Don't touch. Don't, because I mean the birds, you know, the birds be like food too. I got some blackberries. Maybe I should throw them out, but maybe I should. They'll be fine. Birds will be fine. They just want me to know that I'll be fine. So I'm going to get some blackberries and some strawberries, and, you know, drink some coffee and just stay inside. Because, I mean, you know, there are ways. It's hot in these streets. It's hot in all these streets. It's hot in these earthly streets, these spiritual streets, these social media streets. It's hot in these streets, and it's about to get hotter because the reaper's about to reap. The reaper's about to reap. Render to Caesar what's Caesar, and render to God what's God, and render to Mother Nature what you did. You keep raping Mother Nature, and she's going to show you who's the fraud. She's waiting for you, and that dirt's waiting for you too. Got it out the mud. Yeah, we'll see, won't we? Who am I talking to? Anyway, though, but oh my life. Who said that? Somebody said that. I was watching somebody's video. Somebody said that. And no, not that. No, but somebody said that. They were speaking at I forgot who it was or what it was, but I was just like, oh no. I was watching a movie. I cannot pronounce that last name. That now we're back to Harry Potter again. Why sci-fi? Why? Like, is there a way? Do you remember when Oz came out? No. I mean, can you? like, you know, the Wizard of Oz, the Wiz, and Oz. No, but do you all remember Oz back in the day? Sean Cassidy did that. I think Sean was getting too close because that's when, you know, that's when the joke was suppressed the first time around. And we were like on a roll. We were on a roll. It was going down in those social media streets. I mean, it was a Jones to Jones thing because, you know, his mom was Shirley Jones. Maybe you didn't know that. There's a lot of stuff you don't know about me or whatever else. Yeah, how many celebrities do I know? How many celebrities do you know? Why don't you ask how many celebrities know me? I'd like to actually hear and see that too. See what they have to say. Seriously. The bird's laughing. The bird is laughing. The bird's laughing like, you know they're not going to say. No, nothing. Nobody's going to say anything right now. They're just quiet as a church mouse. Funny phrase of words, because church is nothing they don't know about. What is church? Church is on the inside. So if you don't have church on the inside, how are you continually to go ahead and do you? I'm staying out of that arena too, because you know what? I've said what I had to say. There's not any religious organization that wants me to get up and speak to people today. They want to speak to me. They want to program me. They want to, you know, I really don't care what you're doing. Because honestly, I'm looking at everybody with the same eyes right now, like, do you really want to listen? Do you want to hear what I have to say? Then why the fuck should I listen to you? Okay, you teach it from the same book that you rewrote or somebody rewrote or some gay-ass, bullshit-ass man, you know, and his scribe rewrote. And, I mean, we're talking about the books that disappeared, but you say it doesn't matter. Clearly it does. Like the fact that your Jesus is blonde hair and blue-eyed never looked like that, cuz. Never looked like that, blood. Right in your Bible it says hair like wool and feet of burnished brown brass. Where the fuck do you get that burnished brown brass looks like the sand? And it's that too. I keep telling you, white people, let's put it in terms of geography and the geophysical nature of it all. Okay, or as they say, the birds just came through. Oh my God, they came through flying low and high up. I heard the horn outside. Oh, we are outside. Yeah, we are outside. But no, let's put it into geographical terms. Why doesn't Neil deGrasse Tyson and all these geniuses tell that to you? But you know, they have to make their money. They're all on the roofs. They're all gurus. And I remember how that guru, Mark Marcel, tried to, you know what, bitch? Is you bald-headed Baltimore hoes? Oh my God. I'm not gonna say anything. Go ahead and do you, bro. Go ahead and take as much DMT as you want to. One day, all your battle buddies are gonna pass away if that's what they were. Or fuck boys, or fuck girls, or fuck whatever it be. Oh, he said that. I do believe that I did magic. Okay. Yeah, that's that DMT. No, I saw the aliens. Okay. Well, I see this stuff every day. Luke, I am your master, okay? Bitch, go away. So no, and then he's got this crusty, dusty wife. You know, you crazy Scorpios, man. Like, you know, bitch, don't come for me. We should really know right now that none of you bitches don't want no smoke with me. You want to play mind games. You should have brought a mind to the party, because once I figure that shit out, that's what Daddy and Bobby said. Okay, she's about to knock him out. Like, pull her back off the field, because it's about to get really real. As I'm sitting here just hot saying, I know they got quiet again. They always do. Why do people listen to me like they do? I mean, I'm not even looking for an audience, and I get it anyway. That's just how it works. ValJones, okay? Ooh, I'm going to go as I am very well aware. I'm just like, this is weird to me, because you know, you have some people who literally want the audience. I'm the king, I'm the queen, I'm this, I'm the big man. Look at me, pay attention to me, come to me. And I'm like, no, I'm just sitting here minding my peace. I'm like, I don't really want everybody's eyes on me. That's not been there, done that. I have already performed to at least 200,000 and 300,000 in the street. And I told you, I made $250,000 to some people who, goddamn it, they owe me, and they will pay me. You will pay me out of blood, out of whatever it be. Daddy says he's gonna get my money. Mommy says, trust me, you'll get it. So I believe in my family, because they're my family. I know my family. My mother and father never lied to me, even as their earthly body passed away. And I told you, that bitch who turned around and how deep do you want to go? How low do you want to go that you will actually break into someone's tomb? Were you trying to exhume? What were you trying to find them? I mean, what were you trying to find? Which goes back to people who, when they go to Egypt or whatever, when they be breaking in people's tombs, you know, there's curses on certain people's tombs that you shouldn't break into. I don't know everything that my mom and my dad knew. They only taught me what I needed to know. It's like what oracles would do. They teach you what you need to know, as you go and as you grow. And the rest, you will know. They teach you enough that when it comes time, you will know what to do. But had I been given all of this early in, I probably would have, like, like many of the people who consider themselves grown men, women and men, but they act like little beta bully bitches and little beta buddy whatever. I'm still waking up, okay? But they act like bullies with whatever that little piece of corn or that piece of mindset or the piece of gossip that someone gave. And they take it and they run as fast as they can the wrong way until they run up like that, bam, against a wall. And that wall won't move. You know what I'm trying to say? They didn't hit a wall, and they're waiting to pray the wall away, and God is looking at them like, you're stupid. And then he starts laughing, and that's when what can you feel a brand new day? Yes, ValJones does this every day. So who's going to stay with me and going to take my energy, okay? I'm good by myself. I entertain myself. I don't need all eyes on me. I've had all eyes on me, and that type of shit makes me, that brings me anxiety. Like, no, I don't really like people like that. I can get along with people. I can lift up people. I can perform in front of people. I can teach you how to be a better performer. Some of these people have not been taught how to be a better performer at all. Some of these people, the only thing they have been taught to perform is sex. Sex, fucking sex. Sex, fucking sex. That is some shit that goes real fast, and in times like now, when a real war is going on and coming through, the war in the streets, the war overseas, the war in the military, the war in politics, the war in religion, the war on everything. What will you do when that shit hits you in the face? Because there's so much warring and craziness going on. It's going to hit you in some kind of way. I mean, how can it not? But you think, I'm just going to sit there and drink my cares away and fuck my cares away and tuck my cares away and DMT my cares away, and I'm just going to, Spirit, what we going to do? Spirit is looking at you like you are fucking boo-boo the fool. Literally, and that too. That's two ways in that meaning. Like, you are fucking boo-boo the fool, and you are fucking boo-boo the fool. Do I need to say that slower for you? The birds say it one more time, because they didn't get it. Slow ones in the room didn't get it. We can't say the word retarded. Then what are you? I'm not talking about the kids who are actually, like, they grew up and they have a disability. I'm talking about you purposely chosen retarded. Bitch, you are retarded, okay? You are retarded as fuck. You are boo-boo the fool, and you're a fucking boo-boo the fool. So boo-boo the fool fucks boo-boo the fool. That's your twin flame. That's your soulmate. Somebody who's just like you. Your soulmate can't accomplish that mission without you. Bitch, I'm blocking all of you. That is such a ruse. No. Who helped me with this? I brokered the deal with my house. I brokered the deal with my car. I paid the money that keeps this rolling and keeps my lights on. I'm not getting no strange pay from social media. Social media is not, I'm not waiting on some Ponzi scheme. I'm not waiting on no Bitcoins. Been there, done that, you know what I mean? We're trying to give skills to the children. That sounds like some more Oprah schemes. Oprah don't play with me, bitch. I said that one time before. If that heifer, all these heifers in their little witchcraft shit like that, what they do in the industry, that's what my mom and dad saw. It's like, our baby is better than all of them. And she can be better than all of them. But if she gets up in that arena, they will most definitely have her killed. Because they see how good she is. And they're jealous, ratchet demons. They've been that way forever. I can't say they've been that way forever, but they got thirsty, they got threatened, I don't know the stories, I don't care about the stories, but they're bound to the devil now, that I know. So, and I guess that's the whole industry. So if it was something, if I wanted to play with it, in it but not of it, I got it. In it but not of it, you're in it, but you're not of the industry. You can do anything that they can't do in the industry. You can do voiceovers, you can do radio, you can do TV commercials, you can do all of that, but you will do that on your own stage. You will do that on your own pay. You will do that in your own, and see, people try to take my little bit of money away like that. It's like that. Like, people really want to force you to take a knee and to take a dick. They realized I wasn't that shit. So now I'm sitting out here, planting, or replanting, as it is, food. Because food, water, and peace. That's the thing that I want in my life. That I do. All the other bullshit, I don't need a soulmate. I don't need a twin flame. I don't need to fuck or suck anybody. Bitch, I'm good. I'm real good. I'm real good. I'm real good. I would still like these mosquitoes and these little buggy bugs to go away, but I realized everything has a purpose, okay? Even the demons, because the demons make you stronger like manure makes a flower grow. But at a certain point in time, you need to cut off that manure, yo. So, you know what, when you cut it off and you do what you do and you continue to surround yourself with peace, because these storms are getting ready to come through. At least, you know, on this hot day, you got some weather coming in about another day or so. And that's when it's really going to turn up. And I'm just trying to, like, you know, get in my alignment with the weather, yo, because me and the weather are kind of like that. So if I'm raging, you know, and the weather comes through, then that affects the math. So it's funny how people like really like it's so after I've shown that I am, and you still want to try to come in and mess up my math because what? Because you want to land, because somebody paying you, somebody poking your button, so you want to poke mine too. So y'all gonna die and pass away in a blazing fire. Good luck to all of you. You know what? You don't save them. They don't want to be saved. Isn't it sad that this person actually said that song? Caught up. Y'all heard every word. Caught up. Please don't tell me that was you that I saw. Please don't tell me that was. Bro, you looking a little thin. Alright. You know, so when I see puppies and dogs and grills and shit, no. And the group, the team, or whatever it be, they're serious. Some people, I mean, well, you think about it, it's the industry. It's got rich people don't have nothing else to do but to troll on social media, and they get their kids to troll too. They don't know. I told you, I will smack your kids right in front of you. I'm that type of. I am a drill sergeant's daughter. Excuse me, commanding warrant officer's daughter, and it's cancer season too, and now the crazy cancers want to come out, they want to form a coup. Did I tell you that my dad is a July Leo, but he's on the cancer cusp, so on some charts he comes off as a cancer. Ooh, you know who else comes off as a cancer? John D. Rockefeller. I know that motherfucker shot somebody. No. I don't know he shot somebody, but I know he handled his business. And I know my daddy handled his business. Well, I know John D. Rockefeller got some bodies. Well, did your father have some bodies? My dad was in the military, bitch. He was a drill sergeant. He was a black man in the military back during that time. I'm pretty sure he's got bodies on both sides. That's why he was so peaceful when it came to me, because you know what, I was the peace for him. We didn't talk about that stuff. We talked about the stars and this and that. You know, mommy's working at Womack, doing the night shift while the shift was changed. So we were talking about the stars. We talked about other things. We didn't talk about killing. I told you I didn't grow with Pookie in the hood and juice and all this shit. I mean, that was a man who did that in reality and then became a mortician too. Ellie Garrett's funeral home, by the way, your first black-owned funeral home. But they don't talk about that. They'll talk about what's his name? I guess he won't be running for mayor this year. 2025, the math is getting ready to hit the fan. I see a lot of people quitting their jobs at the most uncertain time of the year. No, it's a wonderful time of the year. We're about to be July and Christmas in July. I can do me some Christmas in July. I don't celebrate. I don't give a damn what you celebrate, bitch. I don't like, if there's gifts and there's food and there's happiness and there's presents, I'm down with it. I'm down with it. I'm down with it. No, not that industry shit, not the swag, man. What is it? I woke up. Who was it? That was the last thing I was dreaming about. Was something about swag. About I was getting some food. I was eating some food. It was me and. I gotta watch what I watch right when I go to bed. Have you watched that movie Johnny I don't know, Neo meets the Dolphin? That's what I'm gonna call it. Neo meets the Dolphin. Anyway, sci-fi is rolling down. But yeah, I'm getting back to. I would love if if you could find copies of Oz and bring that back. That would be like, There's a lot of people having, but you didn't end it. So, you know, it was an open-ended story. And I don't like stories that that just left open like that. But yeah, it was rolling. It was a different type of Dorothy. And it was a different type of Scarecrow. The Scarecrow. Let me say this on that. Disney is Disney. But how many of you of my class, of my age, that Scarecrow? And it's funny because, you know, that Scarecrow was in the Parliament, like not Parliament Funkadelic, but Parliament, like King George Parliament, okay? That Scarecrow was kind of like Robin Hood. So that was a duck. Considering that came on Disney like at 6 and 7 o'clock, I watched that religiously. Scarecrow. That shows you what time I grew up on. That shows you, because what you watch and what you subscribe to says a lot about you. So of course fuck-ups are going to listen to fuck-ups all the time. Convicts are going to listen to convict shit. Drug dealers are going to listen to drug dealer shit. People who keep listening to shit but they don't change and they remain the same, but they're going to expect you to change. Like I said, people will literally try to force you in their game. They will literally try to force you in their game. They do that. They do. They try to force you in the game. Who's trying to force me in their game? Bitch, Val Jones don't do nothing that she don't want to do. If I got to be an example of that by myself, I will be the best example that you never knew. Because I guarantee you these people did not know me, and they still do not know. But I think they're learning, albeit a little slow. I still want my money. I told you I'm in mafioso mode. And which brings me back to La Piccolina, but I'm going to get back to Scarecrow. Which 29 times, I mean, she's sitting there, you know, her man gets, you know, I don't know who did the setup or whatever. Watch on History Channel, they're coming back. Dan Aykroyd talked about it. But they're sitting there and a mob hit. I'm on a mob boss. And it's like, well, damn. And you know, when stuff goes down like that, somebody that you trusted, you shouldn't have trusted, because you're just sitting there minding your business and somebody comes through. That's why I don't surround myself with people, because honestly, I don't trust none of y'all. I don't know y'all like that. I mean, people can give me gifts. I mean, I'll go thank you, and that's that. But I don't, you know, to bring somebody in my inner circle, in my inner math, in my auric field, my inner math. Nah, it takes too much work for that. You just don't think because you're pretty or you're handsome, you whatever it be, like, am I supposed to be impressed with that? Like, I ain't never seen dick before, or had dick before, or I didn't have, like, really righteous, great, wonderful, beautiful, handsome, intelligently... I had the best parents, okay? Seriously, I had the best growing up. So, and I guess it's the jealousy that's being thrown up, because she had all this and that, and she didn't have to. I was a good kid that studied in school. I studied, maybe not as much as some of you, but I was a genius, a real genius. And it's that too, because they hate it, because the industry, we're going to do this genius shit. And the fact that you don't think I know, you don't think I know how the Illuminati works, you don't think I see you think I don't see everything. You wave that shit in my face, I will be up in your face too. Now I will be like a La Piccolina. Okay, now my eyes on you. So all eyes on who? Because we're going to toe to toe like that. Oh yes, when you know they can't do nothing but sit back and laugh. She's good for math. You damn right I'm good for math, so pay me my math. It's like that, toe to toe. Do we agree that you all owe me money? You want to play this shit in my face? I can play some shit in your face too. It's called weather, bitch. I guarantee you don't have the alignment with weather like I do. But hey, go ahead and do you. If you don't go away, it's time to go in the house. Because this B is saying, go in the house now. You done said too much. But they got you. But La Piccolina, I'm going to finish this story and then get back to real Scarecrow real quick. Because La Piccolina, so this man shot her husband and she was like in her teens. And she was pregnant too. So yeah, you know, emotional. Yeah, you doggone right emotional, because you just took her whole entire support system out. And I mean, even though he wasn't my whole entire support system, he was a true support system to me. So you think my husband being murdered in the streets off on Yadkin Road, you still don't think I think about that almost every day? I try not to, but I do, okay? So you want to try to like play on what you think are my insecurities or my PTSD, or, well, you know what, she's just a little old woman and she says she has chronic kidney disease. I mean, did you try to get my doctor? Did you threaten my doctor too? Did you try to get my doctor to like turn and do something, say, well, she's got this and she's got that, but the integrity says that she could not do, so she had to walk away from her craft at a young age because you threaten her and her family, okay? If I ever get brought to a court of law, I'm going to tell them everything I know. And you better hold me back, because that's what happened one time before, because my husband had to hold me back one time in court. I mean, he's the one that said, I want you to be cool because I know what you can do. And then he threatened the bitch that was threatening me right in front of the judge and the lawyers too. And I'm like, if you ever come around my wife, I will kill you. And I'm like, you told me to chill. And this is what Libras can be like that when we snap. My husband wasn't a punk ass bitch. My husband was a real man like that. So when you growed up and see what real men can do, you're not going to be bullied by no beta bully bitch bubble butt, you know, and his hoe ass cut ass wife too. Oh wow, I didn't know I was going to do all this today, but I'm just being truthful Tuesday, okay? So yeah, but La Piccolina, so they shot, so that shows, so you know, like you can trust some people and they set you up on some shit. That's why I'm good. I'm good in my hermit mode. You need to do that feminine to accomplish your mission. I'm accomplishing my mission, bitch. You need the divine masculine, or you need divine, whatever that just said. Yeah, you need the divine masculine. No. You need that. You need that money. You need to get paid. But now all the money's going away. Oh my God, because you're pushing lies. And I told you, the math never lies. Somebody said that, you know, boy, people lie, men lie, women lie, but the math don't lie. Does that math include you too, sir? Why are you running and hiding? I mean, like, you know, where is Jay today? Which one? All of them, okay? I'm just saying. Oh, I got it. Yeah, I got the clip. I know. I got the clip because it did talk about Johnny Neo and the Dolphin. I'm going to play that a little bit later on today. But Scarecrow, so La Piccolina, so she was traumatized, and I still got that traumatization in me. So please know, when you come around and bully me, and you trigger that other side of me, and that's why that's why the angels literally came down, took me out of that Sodom and Gomorrah situation, said, like, no, you will sit and you would chill, and you would like eat food, and you would sleep, and this is the type of summer. This summer is going, this heat in the streets, and all the streets are going to be crazy, and then you got like 3 crazy narcissist people with bombs. I told everybody playing Wayne gangs. My dick's bigger than yours. My mom's bigger than yours. I'm not monetized, so I can say the damn thing. Like, you can't say rape anymore, but you can show rape all the time. You have to say grape and PDF and whatever. I'm not monetized, so my words are mine. You know what? You start to get monetized on social media, then they want to tell you what you should do. It's not something that the industry would do. So you thought I wouldn't see the rules, but wouldn't a real oracle see that? And not that cat. You know, you California people. You California motherfuckers. Why are you always coming up? You was, it's so great in California. You get your ass over here. And then I've noticed everybody that goes from over here to California come back really, really, really queer. And I do mean really, really, really queer. And again, this is not no throw off on no gay I mean, I have been in the industry, bitch, party with the best. It wasn't a problem for me then, it's not a problem for me now. What's a problem is when you try to start some mess and try to make me want to do what you make me to do. You want me to date a gay, a queer, a goofy bitch, I will murder all of you. Your integrity, because you have none, ho. Do I look like I'm the dollar store bitch that you can sleep with and come out with some trick, dye my hair red, do a little dance, do like sexy, I reap the soul out. Don't you ever bring those crusty, rusty hoes around me, or I will spank them in front of the mama, the daddy, and the whole goddamn family, okay? I'm that type of time. Miss ValJones might be crazy enough to do that shit. I'm the one sitting out here in the heat. Don't bother me. Where's that witch? Is she dead? Somebody might need to do a checkup on her, because I haven't seen no movement in weeks, unless they're in jail. I don't care though. Let me not bring up nothing that I don't want it to be. But back to La Piccolina. So when, you know, the setup of her husband and the traumatization and all this and all that, so she returns to math, and so she comes with, they're all sitting at dinner and everything. It's just her. She doesn't have the rest of the mob around her. It's just her and with her little pregnant ass, you know, and she came through and she said, excuse me, I was spraying, but she wasn't spraying, because she went directly. It's kind of like the comet. It's kind of like the angel of God. It's kind of like Sodom and Gomorrah. Like, boom! She directly Sodom and Gomorrah this ass. Stop, lock, reload. Stop, lock, reload. I don't know how much you have to stop, lock, and reload for 29 times, but minding you, she was around the mob people. And they fell back. They fell back. They fell back like, oh, fuck. What? They fell back because she was on a mission from God. She was, or goddess, whatever it may be. She was on a mission for revenge. That rocks with me. I rock with that. I rock with that. And I saw that on the first day of Sagittarius season. Oh my God, my North Node is in Sagittarius 6, 7, and 8, which is actually an area code in Atlanta. So, or wherever it be, wherever 6, 7, 8 is, the area code. So somebody need to check out those numbers today. I mean, just as the story's told. But 29 times she locked and reloaded, and she shot this motherfucker 29 times around all the mob people who stepped back. They stepped out of line. They were like, well, no, we don't have nothing to do with that. And see, that's what people do. You know, they will set you up, but when that shit comes back on you, they're gonna fall like no, not me. I'm chill. I didn't do it. They sat as quiet as a church mouse. You know what I mean? So like, mommy showed that. See, that's how you can be. That's why me and your dad pulled you out of this bullshit, because we knew once you'd see, you were going ready to go La Piccolina. I resonate with that. I really do. So that's why I don't worry about anybody. I don't worry about anybody. I don't worry about anything. I just do what I do. But anyway, so back to Scarecrow. Disney did this wonderful show back in the day, and that's when Disney was kind of going dark, by the way. I mean, Disney was just being real. But I loved it because it was about justice. And I'm about my justice. I told you, I'm about my justice. And I mean, nobody's perfect. Nobody has to be. When you try to fake flex on people who are really working hard doing what they do, like I said, I should be getting disability, but I probably won't get it. But you see people who get disability, like how do you get it? But I don't worry about anybody else anymore, because some of these soldiers deserve a lot more than what they get, but they don't get it. And why? Because you got people who got so much money who do so little, and it's that type of shit. I'm telling you, sir, you picked the wrong bitch to bully. There it is. So that's all I got to say. Scarecrow. But I would like to see, if possible, Sean Cassidy come and finish that story up and bring that back and finish it up. But, just throwing it out there. That's something I like to see. I'd like to see what happened to Face Off. Not the movie. Face Off. Like where, people were making the costumes and stuff like that. That was good. I liked Face Off. I'm still like, Chef Amberell. Hoo-wee. Now, people be rising, and then you have the groomers come in. Divine feminine, you need the divine masculine to complete your mission. Bitch, sit in your room and mind your business instead of mine. If you're so great, come up and see me to my face and see if I'm lying. We're playing integrity games today. If you are worthy, you could talk to me in person, okay? But if you're full of shit, please believe I will call a bitch a bitch. God nor truth is afraid of nothing like that. When you aren't what you are, and it is what it is. So I'm going to sit here. Let me go and get some strawberries, but these are looking good. Oh yeah, I got to water my grape plants, because I got some grapes right out around the tree. We'll see. Anyway, that's it. I had no idea I was going to do this. I never do. But that's your Tuesday Val talk, therapy talk, whatever it is. She woke up like this with no water, no food, no coffee, and still kind of druggy from the hydrazine. At least I'm not scratching today, but these bumps and these shit, that's gonna keep me inside. You know what I mean? Mommy says, well, we know one thing that'll keep you inside. Between these heats and these bugs. Stay inside, girl. We got work to do. We don't need you in the streets. So, because you're not street trash. stay in and enjoy the view. Gotcha. Peace.